Hi and welcome to another review. We are reviewing Hitman's Bodyguard, and make sure you stay till the end because we've got goodies to give away in a competition.
Well, that's great. That's just being awesome.
Awesome!
Okay, so I'm reviewing Hitman's Bodyguard. In case you don't know what that is or you haven't seen any of the trailers, it stars Ryan Reynolds as a bodyguard and stars Samuel Jackson as probably the most infamous hitman there is. Ryan Reynolds has built up a company for being the AAA bodyguard. He's the best in the business.
I'm an executive protection agent. I've extracted my client. Cleanup is required.
He never lets his client get killed, and he is known as one of the best in the business. Samuel Jackson is known as one of the most infamous assassins out there. And what happens is these two worlds collide when Samuel Jackson is taken into custody and has to testify against Gary Oldman, who's playing a really bad dude. He's like
one of the world's most brutal dictators.
He's up for world crime, so it's not just your typical court case. He's up at the world court where he is going to be tried for things like massive manslaughter, for genocide. And obviously that guy doesn't want him to get to the case. So anybody that's going to try and testify against this guy will die. And so what ensues is Ryan Reynolds having to protect Samuel L. Jackson. I'm just using their main names because everybody knows their names and faces. You won't know the characters. This could be your typical just kind of skopskitten donor is a South African saying, like just your action, you know, your general action. But what makes this film quite unique is the banter and on-screen chemistry between Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds.
I hope they kill him, I really do.
Now, most people have known Ryan Reynolds in his comedy roles, where he played Van Wilder, and his comedy timing is quite perfect.
Worrying is like a rocking chair. Gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere.
In Deadpool, however, he really came out and he shone there. If Deadpool wouldn't be as good as it is if it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds' perfect comedic timing.
Dope in the
Pool. Dead.
And as you know, Samuel L. Jackson can be quite dry in his comedic timing.
So many times they tried to kill me. 28!
So what happens is you get a 2-hour flick of where these guys are bashing each other non-stop, but it's hilarious. The script is brilliant. Which, when I looked at who did the script, is Tom O'Connor. The last film he did was Fire and Fire. A kind of, nobody knows what Fire and Fire is really. Have you heard of that film? And so this guy has seemingly come out of nowhere to write an amazing script. And Patrick Hughes, who directed Expendables 3.
Age is just a state of mind.
He also has kind of not done another big film other than that. So Hollywood seems to be taking chances on almost first-time directors, which is great. And Hitman's Bodyguard it has what you need for a buddy cop type film, if I can put it in that genre, a buddy assassin hitman film.
The job is to keep you out of harm's way. I am harm's way.
Not since the Lethal Weapon series have I enjoyed on-screen on-screen chemistry between two actors. These guys were really good together. And the film actually has some unique aspects. There are flashbacks which are not boring. They're well choreographed. They're really further the storyline and make you want to know more about those characters. Salma Hayek is brilliant. She will normally do comedy roles. I think she's done a couple of small action roles. There's one that I know when she was really badass, and this one she plays the wife to the hitman, and the scenes where you see her fight, she's lethal. She has a really bad potty mouth, so if you've not seen Salma Hayek swear a lot, she keeps up with Samuel L. Jackson, and we know how much Samuel L. Jackson can swear. Normally a lot of swearing in films really irritates me. This film, it needed it. It really worked. these two guys are constantly bickering and fighting each other while taking on bad guys.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna look.
And then there's the stunts. And in a world where stunt guys are dying because they're putting it all out there. So on Deadpool 2, just recently, a stunt guy died because of a stunt that went wrong. The stunts in this film are really impressive. So you've got driving scenes in like your classical car chase mixed with motorbikes, mixed with speedboats. And they somehow seem to have made it fresh.
Gotta find a more intelligent way.
Really exciting. So it was believable. I mean, this film isn't perfect. It does have a brilliant script.
I was up here. God damn it!
It does have great cinematography. It has great moments of adrenaline rush. It has great character development. But there are a couple of flaws. It's been a long time since I've seen a film with so much soft focus, and maybe you won't notice it, but you know, I did go to film school. I have a degree in it, and there are some things that irk me. This was one of the things. Probably about 6 or 7 shots I saw were soft focus, where they were just not focused on the character, which is weird. In, you know, when you're at this top of the industry, your focus puller should be at the top of his game. So I didn't really get why that was happening. Maybe it was budget and they had shot this long shot and they just couldn't redo it. I guess that's possible. I would have watched the dailies and the rushes back and gone, we need to do that again. That's soft. So that was a bit weird. However, everything else worked. Script, cinematography, the soundtrack was awesome. Like I said, cutscenes, like flashbacks. Flashbacks are normally really, really dull. These were brilliant on both sides. And Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson together are awesome. I can see this being the next Lethal Weapon series. So this film is going in our Gorsome series under Great and Awesome.
Well, that's great. Awesome.
If you're going to see one film this weekend, go and see The Hitman's Bodyguard. And for a chance to win all these goodies, games, films, books, and more, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're in the UK, because we can only post the UK. Thanks so much for watching the Ruby Tuesday. We look forward to hearing from you. Please comment below. We'd love to know what you think about this film. And look out for our other reviews that are coming out almost daily now. Thanks. Bye.